it has been a minute. Welcome back to my channel. I thought what a better time than ever to make a little YouTube comeback than to announce that I have my very own collaboration with my favorite clean, vegan and cruelty-free beauty brand, and that is Mob Beauty. So back in October, I was very lucky enough to be the key makeup artist for Vegan Fashion Week, and I had recently become obsessed with Mob before that, and I just knew that they were a vegan brand with a heart and soul that totally believes in the movement as well as sustainability. So they totally aligned with our values for Vegan Fashion Week. So Mob Beauty was one of our main beauty sponsors for Vegan Fashion Week, and I created a little color with them. They have a cream clay eyeshadow that I'm obsessed with. I love using it, obviously as a cream eyeshadow, but as a blush as well. And I just had this vision of this like neon green blush for Vegan Fashion Week for one of the shows, and they created exactly that for me. So this is the Vegan Fashion Week cream clay eyeshadow that Mob Beauty created. And so we started with that, and because I was going to be in LA with Mob Beauty for Vegan Fashion Week, they have a lab in Palm Springs. So they invited me to their very own lab in Palm Springs to create a makeup line with them. So I have 5 cream clay eyeshadow colors, 1 cake eyeliner, and then a matte lipstick. It is my perfect gray shade, you guys. I finally got to create my dream lipstick, and if you've been following this channel for a little bit, you'll know that I am absolutely obsessed with grayish lips. It's always been my go-to lip look for years now, so I created my dream grayish. So I decided to make a little bit of a YouTube comeback because I couldn't really express my love for Mob over Instagram. There's just not enough screen time or captions that can kind of portray how I feel about this brand. So basically it all started off with the mascara. I've used so many mascaras, and I got a sample of the mascara in a Credo beauty box, and I was like, oh, another mascara, I'll try it later. And my coworker was like, Jess, you have to try this mascara. It is so good. And I tried it and I was like, okay, I love this. I love Mob Beauty. And then obviously I tried a few more products after that, and it just spiraled out of control after that. It's been so long that I felt excited about any beauty brand at all. I absolutely love that all of their products are sustainable, all of their stuff is refillable, even their mascara, their lipstick is refillable. And not only are they kind of changing the beauty industry standards with this sustainable packaging, they're also like changing it and like letting everyone know how they're changing it. So they're creating this new technology and not being gatekeepers of it just for themselves. They truly want to make a change and like have an impact on the beauty community, which is so incredible. There's no egos in the company. They're just like a small beauty brand that are really making insane, amazing, professional grade, clean products, and they have a heart and soul as well, which I just love to support brands that, like, you know, there's like a soul behind the brand as well as an amazing message. So anyways, I will stop my blabbing and get on with some little, we're gonna just do like a little eyeball get ready with me tutorial type thing. So here's my palette. I hope the lighting's not too crappy for you guys. It's been a while since I've had this setup going on. So here is my palette. So I created 5 cream clay eyeshadows, 1 cake eyeliner, and then this is just a random blush that I popped in there, and then also a matte lipstick. So all of these colors were inspired mostly by nature, because usually that's where I find my inspiration for the colors that I love with makeup. You can see like this is such an October rust color, and then this is like a deep burnt sienna kind of shade. You guys know I love a poopy mustard shade, so I had to do some kind of poopy mustard in there. This shade is just like a soft kind of wheat color, which my inspiration behind that was just, I wanted an everyday color that I could just put on with my finger and bop out the door just with that on. It also blends really pretty with all of the rest of the shades as well. And then this one, this was Alicia and I's little baby together. she kind of nudged me in the direction of some kind of deeper greeny shade. And then when we started to get into the realm of, I was swatching them on my arms and you're getting like these old lived-in tattoo ink color, I knew that that was the direction that we needed to go with that. It's got definitely those blackish undertones, and then it's got the blues and the greens in it as well. Keep it in the spirit of things, I'm going to do my signature reddish kind of eye look, and I'm going to be using M105 for that. So cream eyeshadows and slightly hooded eyelids are, what you want to do is pop it on, blend it, and then we're going to set it. The best thing about cream eyeshadows is if you want to leave it this kind of grungy, lived in, creasy, partied all night but just left the house kind of look, then just don't set it. But if you do want it to stay put and not go into the crease, especially if you have slightly hooded eyes like me, then you're just gonna set it. So usually I will apply it with my finger and then blend it in with a fluffy brush, but I am like chatty Cathy today and not concentrating, so you can also just apply directly with a fluffy brush. I'm actually just going to grab now a clean fluffy brush and just blend that through the crease of the eye. So if you do have really creased eyelids like me, just don't apply too much product in your actual crease. I like to put it mostly on the lid and then just buff whatever's left up and over to the brow bone. That's it. Look at how easy and simple that blends. So the thing with making shades at Mob Beauty is that we literally created these shades from scratch. Like straight up primary colors, raw ingredients. We mixed those colors on our arms and created the shade that we liked, and then kind of gave Vic a recipe, and then he would recreate those shades with the recipe of colors that we'd given him into the formulation of, say, like a cake eyeliner or a cream clay eyeshadow. This is like truly special because I made these colors from scratch. It wasn't just like, oh hey, like here's like 5 colors of lipsticks, like which one do you like best? I straight up created this from primary colors, so it is truly my dream shades, like created from my mind. See how easy those blend? I'm just gonna set the eyes with a little bit of this Ilia translucent powder, and I'm just gonna pop it on a really big eye fluffy brush, and we're just gonna set that to stop it from moving around. Like I said, if you want that super grungy look, which I love sometimes, just don't set it. But it is a cream, so it will kind of move about if you don't set it. And I'm just using this Cosette brush because it fits so nice and perfect. Usually with this eyeball look, I just use M105 all over, but I do want to show you a little bit of this terracotta-y color. So we're going to pop M104 underneath it, and then we'll use the cake eyeliner, which is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I gotta remember to not do my crazy faces because we're on camera and we're not going to edit out as much. So the difference between this shade is this is more of a pumpkin-y, orangey. It's got a little bit more golden in it, whereas the M105 is like that true red rust sienna. You guys know that I love an orangey reddy eye. So I'm just popping that on with like a little bit bigger of a fluffier pencil brush, and I'm just going to use a synthetic fluffy brush just to blend it a little bit underneath. So I'm just going to set that with a little bit of that translucent powder. Using the same brush, I'm just going to tap that. Tappy tap tap tap. And then I'm going to use this little pencil brush because I can't be bothered getting another one. And I'm just going to, it's just got a little bit of a bloop there. I just want to add a little bit more of the M105 up there. Create like a little bit of an inner corner moment with that. So I guess with these you want to like pat them on and then sweep the color to blend it. I also have a blush coming out with Mob in spring. We were going to launch them all together, but we're going to wait until spring for that blush because it's just definitely got more spring vibes, whereas this has got more wintry fall kind of vibes, although you know me and you probably do the same thing, but we wear these shades all year round. So I'm going and getting just an angle brush, and I'm going to wet that angle brush just with normal water. I have actually used setting spray to mix this up, but you truly don't need it. Water is good. Pop that into the cake eyeliner, and I'm going to mix this to make like a little paste, a little eyeliner paste. The best thing about this is that if you want a sheer color, just add more water. But if you want a nice thick kind of opaque color, then you'll make like a little eyeliner paste with it. So I'm going to create a little wing. I've got that eyeliner paste on my brush. I'm using this little Kat Von D angle brush. See how easy that goes on, you guys? I love this shade just by itself as well, but it's really cute with this M105 eye situation. Oh, I just love these shades so much. Sorry, not sorry that I'm obsessed with the colors that I made. I'm gonna use this cake liner in my waterline, which, you know, I like kind of stopped doing waterline stuff for a while. Black eyeliner was actually bothering my eyes when I would put it in my waterline, but this doesn't bother my eyes, surprisingly, because it's, you know, a warmer reddish tone eyeliner. It should technically bum my eyes out. So I'm gonna make a little paste to pop this on my waterline and try not to make the eyeliner mascara face while I'm doing this. It just brings the look to a totally new level. There's Herman. It wouldn't be a YouTube video without Herman and Lily booping in the background. That's for you, Sarah. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of this mustardy color to somewhere on my face, just so you guys can see it, because it's also, I mean, they're all my obsession. What am I gonna say? I'm just gonna say it's another obsession, but all right, let's just pop it a little bit in here just for funsies. You could definitely create a pretty epic bruisey eye with these colors as well. I love this as a blush too. So the thing about these shades is that you can really lay them on opaque as the true color, and I love that they will stay the true color without even a primer underneath, but you can also stretch them out a little bit. So if you want just like a really sheer hint of mustard there, then you can. You'll just apply a tiny bit and then just keep blending with a blending brush until you get the sheerness or opacity that you desire. So the first product that I absolutely felt head over heels for with Mob was the mascara. Like I was saying before, I was kind of over the mascara journey. With PR, I had tried so many and I was just like meh, meh, meh. And Bite Beauty was my favorite mascara and they discontinued it, so I decided to take up my friend's advice and try this one, and literally fell in love with it from the minute that I tried it. This is my first product that I tried from Mob, and I guess I did have that kind of, you know, clean beauty is normally on the more natural and soft side, and I will say since the beginning of my YouTube days, my makeup definitely airs more on the natural soft vibe. Not today, obviously, but my mascara, I don't think I'm ever gonna want a natural and soft mascara. I always want big, fluffy, voluminous lashes, and that's exactly what the Mob mascara does. So the best thing about it is that it is refillable as well. So this little inside part is what you're going to keep buying to refill, and then you'll keep this capsule. It's all made with 50% PET, post-consumer recycled material. All right, I'm gonna pop a little bit of blush on, and this is one of the shades that I didn't create from Mob, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's M36 and it's a rose taupe blush. It's like a pinkish contour, and I'm super low maintenance with my makeup now, so if I can get a blush and a contour in one, hello, yes please. It's a really, really pretty shade. If you want that kind of greigey lip going on. My favorite, let's talk about the lipsticks. So the Mob lipsticks are going to come with this little refillable component. So you can keep repurchasing this, and then you can buy your lipstick capsule and then clicky click. So then you have your little lipstick bullet as well. Mob are actually trialing out a compostable capsule, which I think is so freaking cool, and that is one of the products that they're sharing with the beauty industry as well. Like, imagine if in 5 to 10 years all of our makeup packaging is compostable. That would be incredible. So I just wanted to touch on clean beauty. I definitely haven't totally delved down the wormhole of clean beauty. As a professional makeup artist, I am always going to choose performance of a product over the ingredients. I mean, apart from being vegan and cruelty free, that's definitely a non-negotiable to me. Clean beauty, if there is a product that is clean and performs like a professional product, and there's a product that's not clean and is really good and performs like a professional product, I'm going to choose the clean one. That is obvious. To me at least, that I'm going to choose the ingredients that are more natural and safer for me and my clients to use. This is what I love about the clean beauty industry now, is that it's no longer that crunchy Whole Foods aisle like makeup that kind of is okay but doesn't perform that well. You don't have to choose any longer with clean beauty between performance and clean, non-toxic ingredients. It has really come such a long way, and you'll really see that with Mob as well. I mean, these formulas are literally created by the OG chemist of MAC Cosmetics. So you know that they're going to have that professional performance grade, but then they're going to be non-toxic and safe for you to use, and also good for the environment as well. Mob are clean, but they also don't use products that can't break down in the environment too. Anyways, M102, my matte perfect gray shade that I created with Mob Beauty. So I don't do like a super defined lip anymore, and I also don't really mess with liquid lipsticks anymore. I know that's like probably why half of you are on my channel for my lip swatches, but your girl is getting old, and these lips just cannot handle that crunchy butthole lip look anymore. So with this color, if I do more of a dramatic eye, I just kind of tap it on to create like this soft, diffused, not harsh lip. And I also like to give a little bit of height to my cupid's bow too. So that is a matte lipstick from Mob. It's super, super comfortable. I wouldn't call it like a true matte. It has more of a satiny feel to it, but it seriously lasts so long on the lips, so long. You can apply it really soft, add a little bit of lip balm on so you can see a little bit of a sheen that's coming through from it. I just applied it soft, but you can also apply it a little more as well. And when you apply it a little more, you see that deeper greigey brown shade come out through it. It's crazy because this lip looks so different on me and Belle, who is the content and social media creator for Mob Beauty. She was in the labs with us the whole time, and every time that she would put it on, it would be like this greigey, grungy brown look and like make her look like a super goth baby, and I loved it. When I wear it, it is more of a nudie grayish color, and also when Alicia wears it, it's more of a nudie grayish color. So I'm really excited to see it appear on more skin tones and see what kind of looks that you're going to get with it. I'm just going to blot this to bring me back to that more nudie grayish. I think a softer lip will look good with this eyeball look. All right, I'm just going to do a real quick little arm swatch for you guys as well, because I know if I don't do it, someone's going to ask. See if we can get around my tattoos. So the Mustard M103, we've got the Wheat M107, and see the coverage that these are giving even over my tattoos as well. Tattoo Green M106. Ooh, love this terracotta pumpkin orange. Ooh. And let's do the burnt sienna right next to it so you guys can see the color difference. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed, you guys. Let's just go ahead and pop that eyeliner right next to it as well, just because we can. There you go, guys. That and the lip, that is my Mob Beauty collaboration. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tiny comeback on the YouTubes for me. I cannot say that I will be back anytime soon. I wish I had someone to edit my videos for me, honestly. I do post mini tutorials on Instagram as well, so the thing that really drives me on Instagram and social media is to spread the awareness of veganism through beauty and through fashion. That's why it's so amazing to work with a line like Mob Beauty that gets that. And you know, they supported Vegan Fashion Week, which is just amazing. They're also a sustainable brand and they're really trying to make an impact in the industry, and they're just cool AF. Like Alicia and Vic, they're just real decent human beings. Also, I wanted to say that all of the profits that I make from the M102 matte lipstick are going to Bats Queensland, which is a sanctuary for rescued bats, mainly fruit bats, in my hometown of Queensland, Australia. So I'm super excited to be able to raise some money for them. The lip did already sell out once, so if you're gonna get it and you want to make sure it's in stock, definitely grab one as soon as possible. And also try some of the other Mob Beauty products. I love the cream blush. M70 and M72 are my favorites. All of the cake liners as well. There's a black, there's a brown, and then there's a navy too. Oh, I did want to show you guys. So because everything is refillable, you can do all of my collab shades in this 4+ palette, and then you basically add a bronzer or a blush or a cream clay bronzer for free, because it just ends up being a little bit cheaper when you're all adding them to this little palette. Or you can do a little 2 palette as well. If you wanted like the cake liner in 1 shade, you can pop them in this little 2 guy. And then if you're just interested in 1 for now, they do have this little 1 pen palette as well. And these are all refillable. You can interchange, switch out whatever you want. This is how they come, like this, and they're all in cardboard recyclable packaging when you get them. One more brag about Mob Beauty, they are part of a makeup recyclable program called Pact as well, so you can recycle all of these products. So if you guys want a little bit more of an inside scoop of how it went down in the labs, check out the Mob Beauty on Instagram, because they have tons of behind the scenes, which is just basically Alicia singing to my new wave playlist and me giggling and mixing colors on my arm in the background while we're creating the perfect shades for the collab. This was a really exciting opportunity for me, like seriously one of the highlights of my career working with Mob. So thank you so much to everyone that's already supported this. I've gotten some Instagram messages from really old Instagram/YouTube friends that I've known for so long, that have kind of been part of this greige lipstick journey with me, and then, you know, real life friends as well that are supporting the collaboration too. If you guys have any questions about the products or anything, message me, DM me, I'm here for you. But yeah, I hope you guys love these colors as much as I do. Super duper cool, and thanks for hanging out with me for a little while on the YouTubes, and see you never. Just kidding. Maybe I'll come back and do a tutorial with the green look on here. We'll see. Don't hold me to it. Bye guys, thank you.
This is the lab version of bunny ears.
Who's doing all the work in this lab? Me? Everybody else is playing?
Oh, please.
Okay.